Hi everyone, it's Sandra back with one of my shorts, in my gym shorts, on HR and leadership. And today I wanted to talk about something that I just learned about, or a term that I just came across, which is weaponized incompetence. So I came across this from a comedian online who does these incredibly funny video songs about different things, usually about being a sort of a rubbish person of some description or another. If I can remember his name and tag him in the video, I will, so that you can all take a look and have a laugh as well. Anyway, his song was on weaponized incompetence. What the hell is weaponized incompetence? Well, it's the idea that you yourself or an individual identifies something that they are not particularly good at, but what they do is really double down and make themselves even worse, or don't even try so much, so that their incompetence becomes weaponized. They use it as a weapon or a tool to make sure that people never ever ask them to do this thing again. And I thought this was a brilliant term because we do see this in the workplace quite often, in the colleague who, when you ask them to do something as a leader, they do it so badly that you just end up thinking, well, do you know what? I'm going to do this on my own because it's easier or it's quicker. But the colleague catches on to this. It's a very conscious decision. It's not regular sort of performance problems or capability problems, or incompetence, where someone might try really hard but they just don't reach the standards excuse me, that's required in any given situation, but they do it to get out of doing something that they don't want to do. And this is something I think we should all watch out for in the workplace, because essentially anything that a colleague doesn't do, we know has to go somewhere else. Normally to the person above, or the leader, or their manager. But here's the thing, their leader and their manager should be doing other things. And when you get functions or teams within your business where one part of the team is strategic and one part of the team is operational, somebody who is weaponizing their incompetence at an operational level will effectively be eating into the strategic person's role, because the strategic person, will be dragged down into the mud to sort out the problems and the mess that this person is creating deliberately, and that will stop them doing their true role. And so if you have a situation like that where someone is identifying that there are parts of their role that they just don't want to do, they don't enjoy it, so what they're going to do is they're going to do it really badly, because then that's a surefire way of it getting taken off them and they never have to do it, then you're going to start to really stall what's going to happen in the business, because then the person who should be looking at improving the function, upgrading the function, looking at new projects, ideas, initiatives, will essentially start to take on more. That person may even become burned out because they're trying to deal with someone who actually should just be doing the job. So what do we do if we think we've got a situation where we have weaponized incompetence? Well, it's the same as any other poor performance situation. The number one thing is that you do have to address it, but I think it's important to ask questions around, why is this not happening? Is this part of your role that you don't like? Is this part of your role that you don't feel very confident doing? Why is it that you do all of these other things, but this one thing seems to be a problem for you? Let's talk about it. Let's really diagnose what's going on here and to see what's happening. And if you don't really get any good explanations for why that's happening from the person, then you might conclude that the person's being deliberately obstructive, which you can still handle through a poor performance route, but you might actually come to the view that their decision to not do something, or to do something badly or deliberately badly or carelessly or negligently, is actually a conduct problem. But either way, you must make sure that you address it. So weaponized incompetence, have a little look and see if you can find that within your business, because it can be very disruptive. Anyway, that is all from me. I'm going to go to the gym now because I do other things than go to the gym afterwards, and I wear other clothes other than gym clothes. Anyway, if there's anything that I can help on the people side of things, you know where to find me. Do check out my website, xanderhr.co.uk. You can book a free consultation with me, and in the meantime, I want you to take care of yourselves and each other.